Hello Star Wars fans, the Hyperspace Vault back with another review. Today we're going to look at the Rebel Trooper, the Fleet Trooper. And we picked this up at our local GameStop. We actually found the new wave there. Unfortunately, they did not have Han Solo, the new Han Solo Bespin, but we did find Rebel Trooper there. And also you might want to notice their new lower price for Black Series figures. Normally, in the past, they were $22.99, so they went down a little bit, so that's always good. He's number 69 in the Black Series set, so looks really cool. I'm super excited to get this figure. Before we get him out of the box, we'll do a little review of the box and look at the artwork. Now it's kind of clear from this image here and from the face sculpt. We'll take a look at that later, but it looks like they've modeled this figure after a guy that was in the beginning of A New Hope when the blockade runner was overtaken by the Star Destroyer. So I can't remember the guy's name right off my head, but I'll put that in the bottom, I think. But it looks like they've modeled this figure after him. So here's the back of the box. Alex, you want to read the back of the box?
Yes. Rebel Trooper. Drawn from many homeworlds and species, Rebel Troopers were the Alliance's frontline soldiers in the war against the Empire. They defended the Alliance's leaders on countless worlds and during many operations, changing uniforms and tactics to meet each challenge. Wow, that was actually pretty cool.
Alright, let's get him opened up.
This is number 69 in the Black Series line. As you can see on the box right there. So this figure, it's a really rare figure because we haven't seen it before. And plus, this was the only copy Rebel Soldier they had out on shelves at our local GameStop. So now we're going to get him out of the blister pack.
Okay, it comes with 3 accessories. The helmet, the Rebel Blaster, and it appears to be a data tape. Kind of like in Rogue One. So that's kind of cool that they added that. Okay, we've got him free of the blister pack, and first impressions are I really like this figure. I love the molding on his vest. As you can see, it's real flexible. You could probably even take this off if you wanted to, but looks really good. He has a holster for his blaster pistol over here on this side, hooked to the belt. His pants and boots look really good. We did have 2 problems with this figure that we're going to get into right now. The helmet has a slight defect. Get a little bit closer here. As you can see, that final line right there is not even, and there's a little rough spot there. So you can see how it doesn't look very good. And then the second problem we came across with is on his this leg right here. The upper thigh joint is supposed to twist there, like this leg twists, but this one, it will not twist at all. I mean, it is completely seized up, and it even looks like there's something in there. I don't know if that's glue or what, but this leg, it will not twist at all. And see, it's off a little bit. You can see the line going down the pants there. It's just not lined up right. So we cannot get this leg to twist at all. And the thigh will not rotate at all, and I'm afraid that if I go too far or too hard with it, it's going to snap the leg off. So I'm not going to mess with that anymore. But that was 2 defects in this figure that if you pick this up, you might want to look for. We didn't notice his helmet being messed up in the packaging before we picked him up. So you just might want to be aware of that when you find this figure out in stores, and I don't know. There's no real way to tell on the leg if it's going to rotate or not when it's in the package. So, Alex, what are your thoughts on this figure?
So, I think it's really cool. Like, I think the helmet looks really cool on him, and the data tape looks really cool when he's holding it. And his gun is really detailed and cool when he's holding it. So, yeah. I really like this figure. It's a really cool figure.
Okay, as far as articulation, this figure has, despite the defects we found, this figure still has some great articulation. He has double jointed knees. His feet rock and swivel. He has a jointed elbow. Wrist rotate. This is a Phase 3 Black Series figure, so he has some extra articulation in his arms here. You can see that extra joint they put in there. And he does have a abdomen joint there. So you can twist. So it makes some nice, makes for some nice articulation. Okay, Alex, what do you give this figure for your rating?
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'd give this figure a 10 because it is so cool. I'm glad we got this figure because it is our first kind of, rebel soldier, kind of like just normal soldier kind of thing for the rebel side. Because all of the rebels on our shelf is like just like heroes like Cassian and Jin. Okay, Dave, what do you think you would rate it on 1 to 5 stars?
Well, I really want to give this figure 5 stars because I really think it's really cool. But I'm going to have to go with 4 stars because of the 2 defects that this particular figure has. I don't know if all of them are going to have this defect, so you might want to pay attention to the packaging when you see this figure in the store, but I'm kind of disappointed that the 2 defects we found with the helmet and the thigh joint or the thigh swivel does not work on this figure. So I'm going to give it 4 stars.
So we're going to set up a couple dioramas here. Here's the first one. So I'm going to explain this real quick. So Darth Vader is he's using his lightsaber to stab through the rebel soldier, and then the stormtrooper is behind the rebel soldier trying to shoot the rebel soldier.
Okay, in our final diorama display, we're using the Darth Vader centerpiece with the rebel trooper. You can make some pretty dramatic displays with this, as we've got Darth Vader force pushing the rebel soldier back. So this looks pretty cool. Just some ideas that you could use for displaying the rebel soldier in different ways. And we've got a stormtrooper there that has fallen over the doorway entrance, and Darth Vader stepping over him. So just a little idea of how to use your different figures in different ways. If you have any other ideas, just leave a comment below and let us know. And please like this video and subscribe to our channel. That wraps up this review of the Black Series Rebel Trooper. Really cool figure. Pick it up if you see it out. Alex, take us out.
May the Force be with you, always.
Just final edit. I've got the thigh swivel to break loose finally, and it does work fine. So we can take that off the list. It was just really stuck, so it does work fine now. So this one works good, and so does this one. So that's pretty good.